Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Raheem Blackshear now to return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Down.
Straight to the air here, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Set. Ready. Set.
Trying again following the sack. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Set. Hut. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Carolina in punt formation. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And the Chargers take possession.
Go.
Herbert throwing right away. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, LA. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Blackshear on the return. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Red cycle. Here we go. Set. Set.
Young working from the gun. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the... And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. Well, great team defense there. No matter where he looked, Brock, there seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw it and the field is shrinking, you've got to throw that ball in the 5th row.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Forced out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you got 2 more downs to try to find a 1st.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He finds McConkey. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First run of the game for... Oh, the football's loose. Panthers pick this one up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Young on 1st and 10. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 26 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
Ready, ready. Ready.
And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. So the defense decides to decline the penalty.
Set. Ready. Turn out. Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. On target to Dobbins. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Line.
Herbert from the gun. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Velus Jones now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Ready.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Dog red. Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He's on the move. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by Deion Henley. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's a 2-score game early. We'll take a brief pause and head back to bed. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw, Young. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Play. Let's go now. Cut.
Now Young. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. This is reeled in by Leggett. And he works this to the 38 before going down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Smash. Red. Down. 6. Mega. Hut. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set, ready.
Hubbard can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Jack rep.
Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
40-yard line.
Drill grease. Ready.
Play action now, Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Blue strike. Set, hut.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass complete to Hubbard. He has the Carolina touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. On the move, headed right. Gets this to McConkey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Herbert. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Timeout called by the Chargers, their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Crowd right. Go.
Herbert now. Cut near the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. Went the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Herbert now, blitz coming. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Blackshear on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He's taking a shot down the side. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the return at the 27.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
Play action now for Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down.
Ready.
Back to the air, Herbert. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Chased out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the... Big game downfield. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Panthers 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Blackshear on the return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Young working from the gun. Hubbard hauls it in. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Come on. Set.
On 3rd down, it's Young. That's caught for the 1st. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Black Ultra. Ready. Ready.
Running back sent in motion. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
Let's go.
Throwing it again here. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Set.
From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Call it 3 thereabouts. They're left with 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
Black shot. Let's go now. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis.
Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Real.
Throwing now, Herbert. he can't reel it in. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Flush down out to his left. Now he's throwing deep. Left side. That's complete inside the 35. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Buys time, rolling right. He's taking a shot towards the end. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers are going to take over after the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to...
And he's hit and dropped, so that's going to bring an end to our third quarter, with him picking himself up after that sack.
Chargers 28, Panthers 14.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Down.
And they send a man in motion.
Set. Go.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Chargers get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
At the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41.
Set.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They get 27 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Set. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. Hauled in by Dobbins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
He's on the move. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers making a 3-score game in the fourth. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Panthers 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Jones. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Ready.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Set. Ready. Set. Cut.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. On the run right, throwing deep down the side.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
A second down throw for Young. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Set. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back now, pressure on its way. Thielens got it, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
Ready.
Young on 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Come on, set.
To the air on 1st down. Young on the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20.
Ready. Steel, black. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Green Jack. Hut.
3rd and long, Young. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Set. Ready, ready.
They're going for it, Young. And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And a short gain only as he gets up to the